I think the mics are up. Ready to do this?
Let's do it.
When you ready.
It still counts.
Welcome to the BlabberMalt Show with Dave and Tom, two guys that blabber on and on about beer, brewing, and bullcrap. Stick around for another tasty episode.
Hey, man. What's going on, Tom?
Hello.
I'm Dave. This is my buddy Tom, and we are the BlabberMalt Show. This is episode 139, April 7th, 2026. We got Mike here from Great Lakes.
Hello
Super
again.
happy, excited to have him here with us. And it's National Beer Day.
And do you know why it's called National Beer Day?
I do. I have a whole history lesson for us. We'll get into in a
No
second.
cheating. Come on. Yeah.
But here's to National Beer Day.
National Beer Day.
Cheers.
Tom, did you look up National Beer Day?
No, it actually just kept somehow on my Facebook account. It shows up all the time, all different things. I don't know, all these beer things always show up on my Facebook account.
That's weird. I don't know why.
Never happens
Seems
to me.
Seem to know you like beer or something like that. So, hey, guys, we are the BlabberMalt Show. We do the show every Tuesday, 7 p.m. We go live on Facebook and YouTube, and we're also cross-posting on the Northeast Ohio Craft Beverage News site. While Rob is off in Europe having a great time, if you watch that site, he's posting, makes me jealous. He's all over the world, enjoying wine, spirits, and a little bit of beer here and there. But so we're, keeping some content going on this channel. So we're happy to do that.
We're filling in for the U.S. part of the story, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I like that. Very good.
So we talk about beer, brewing, and bullcrap. If it has to do with beer and brewing, and especially in the Northeast Ohio area, it's fair game for us. So let's get into it, man. What do we got the
Let's
mash
do it.
in here? I almost hit.
Thanks for having me.
Not that one.
It's time to mash in.
So this is Mike Williams, and he's a big deal because
Oh, I don't know about that.
he he is the brand development manager at Great
You
Lakes.
got it.
Yeah. He develops the brand, and
I helped develop it. I mean, it's not just me, but
no,
He's part of the team that
Single-
develops the brand.
single-handedly,
single-handedly, yes.
he's kind of a big deal.
You are being given credit with some of the beers. I'm looking out. I looked online, and there's 2 or 3 beers that says Mike Williams. This was him.
I don't know where you're looking. I don't know what AI is generating.
It might have been
for
your LinkedIn account.
freshly updated, yeah, with some mild fabrications as they tend to be, right?
But in addition to that, Mike is also
An advanced Cicerone.
There we go.
Is
Get
that
it
right?
right too. with the
Yeah,
advanced part.
there's
Yeah.
tiers, and he's up there, the higher tiers.
And if you go back, that was just before Christmas. We were out at your place because I
That's
remember
right.
the decorations were up.
Thanks for coming out.
We talked
That was a great
about
one. I saw you guys have that as your banner photo right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about
I think
that?
you took that picture.
I
I
probably
think you
did.
did.
So
I didn't give you credit. I got to put a photo
It's okay.
credit.
No credit
At
needed.
that time, we got to know you a little bit, talked about the beers, did some beer tours of the Great Lakes selection and a little bit of history. And today, getting in the studio, we're going to do a little bit of a flip and talk about more of your personal journey and this advanced degree that you've got.
We're going to get real
That'd be
personal.
great. Hey,
Real personal.
I feel like we've developed a quick relationship here, and I'm comfortable. So,
Oh, good. Just it works better if you just relax
yeah,
while it all
of course.
happens.
Yeah.
And drink a lot.
Yeah.
Have a beer. It's all good.
So one of the things that Tom came up with is we do want to mention some of the things. We mentioned what's coming up and what's going on in the beer world later in the show. Nobody sticks around for that. So we're going to do a little bit of that. So we do want to talk about, we're going to give away some tickets to the Medina Beer Fest, some VIP tickets coming up on our show at the Lakewood Lizard. The show is on 4/21 later this month, a couple of weeks. And the Beer Fest is on May 9th. So we're going to give away VIP tickets. And what that's a pretty good value because you get an extra hour. You can come in at 4:30. You get a swag bag. Of course, the commemorative glass. There's 15 tasting tickets. They have breweries, wineries. They have some distilleries. They got food trucks, games, a raffle, all kinds of stuff. So
It's out at the Medina Fairgrounds.
it is at the fairgrounds. It is indoors. It's at the community center there. So, but you got to come to the Lizard for our show. And we're going to give
To
away
win
some
those tickets. We're going to give away 2 tickets, right?
Rick Bell, if you're out there, I better see you, brother.
It's at the Lakewood Lizard too. Chances are maybe I'll be making an appearance.
Nice.
All right.
I don't know if I need the tickets, guys.
You can.
You
Hey,
guys can have it. Yeah.
We can come out. We're going to have John Lane out there
Yeah.
talking
I
about
think I'll have to be
Belgian beers.
I think I'm going to be
It's an
that.
all,
Yeah.
all Belgian beer episode.
Making my advanced Cicerone heart flutter right now.
that's
Plus,
right.
that's also the other office for us. So when we're not a homer at the brewery, it's there. So
Yeah, they do a good job. I mean, as a Cicerone, you have to appreciate the respect they give the beer as far as the way they treat it and the way they serve it. It's pretty.
John and the Lizard have done a lot for beer in Northeast Ohio.
Yep, absolutely.
So
Understatement.
yeah. So a side note on that. So it was help me, was it Duval? It was the beer that we were Orville Day that just happened a few weeks ago, and we had the opportunity to drink an Orville before at Winking Lizard, and
Do you have the Oud as well?
and they do the one glass and then
That's
a
right.
smaller glass for the bottom, and if you want that
Yeah.
or not.
Right.
We went to another location to celebrate that we hadn't been to in a while, and we got our beers and it was all poured into one glass, and I was like, not used to that. We've been spoiled. And actually, the Orville rep was there and said, "Yeah, well, the special glasses only go to the Winking Lizard, so they're the only ones who really can do it the right way."
And it's still good that way. It's still good with the sentiment.
And the interesting thing there was that day started in Cleveland and is now all over the world. It was
wow.
never celebrated in Belgium until now.
Yeah.
A few years ago. It originally started in Cleveland.
Well, I
There
mean,
you go.
yeah, John gave him hey, your beer should be celebrated, and rightfully
That's
so.
probably what
Yeah,
happened.
that's probably what happened. Yeah. So the other thing we wanted to talk about, and I'll let you talk about the Oktoberfest at the Lighthouse event coming up.
Yep. That's for those that know the Lorraine Lighthouse, a great place to go to hang out and see stuff. They do in the summertime a wine and dinner pairing every Tuesday night. You take the boat out to the lighthouse, you have a dinner there, different courses and wine. And something special was done this year. They're going to have a beer dinner, an Oktoberfest dinner. It's August 25th. And we will be out there live for that show. We've actually we were asked to help coordinate the event actually with Lorraine Brewing, who also puts it on. Brian, the chef, is who does all the food. The beer will be Lorraine Brewing beer. Those tickets are available. I'm going to ask Dave to put the link up on the BlabberMalt page so that you guys can go to that. I encourage folks. It's a fun night. We'll be there. There'll be beer and there'll be food and a beautiful sunset.
That's right.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sun will set that night.
Yeah.
Whether you
And
can
it's
see it or not.
and not April, so we can probably see it. Yeah. I mean, it's nice out today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that should be a good time. Maybe we can give some tickets away for that. I won't get ahead of myself.
Don't get ahead of yourself that one.
Yeah.
But maybe. All right. So we'll get into talking with Mike.
Yeah. Let's
do it.
recap. I mean, we went into your connection with Great Lakes and your job there, but let's give us a rundown of how you got into craft beer and how you got connected with Great Lakes. Your origin story.
Sure. Yeah. The whole origin. I mean, I started as a nerd. We walked by your homebrew.
Started
Yeah,
as a
well,
nerd?
and then continue as a nerd too. I mean, yeah. But and I tried. So this is like 20. What did I get back from Boston? Oh my goodness. Well, whatever. I had my first dorm under in like 2007 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And the rest was kind of history from there. And it really was Dortmunder. I'm not just saying that because I work at Great Lakes. It was my first true craft beer, my second beer ever. And when I got back to Cleveland from school, I was kind of looking for stuff to do. Well, first of all, just if we're talking about a true personal journey, I got back from college, was a little burnt out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was living in my parents' house, and I would go to Warehouse Beverage in South Euclid and find stuff like, bombers of Yeti and Maharaja and just like exploring these flavors that were so interesting and exciting and stuff like that. I'm not trying to cast an overly depressing picture drinking bombers of Imperial Stouts in my parents' basement, but I was figuring life out, right? And then
you're ahead of your time because all the kids are doing that now, living home with their parents.
Yeah, right. Hey, we said saved
trendsetter.
Saved a lot of money. Saved a lot of money. Why not? That's how you think I could afford those bombers, Maharaja and stuff,
Yeah, you'd be drinking Bush if it wasn't for the living situation.
So then, developed that passion for craft beer. Was looking for a job after I did a volunteer year at Ignatius. And at that volunteer year, we may have covered this a little bit on the previous episode. We lived right across the street from the school, so I was very familiar with the staff at the brew pub at Great Lakes. So, and needed a gig. Started bussing tables there, and the rest is kind of history from there.
Yeah.
So, yep. Started serving. Became a public tour guide around 2015. So I always wanted to be an educator, so that kind of scratched that itch right there. And that was around the time, to tie into the theme today, that's around when I started studying for certified Cicerone.
Okay.
At that point.
Yeah.
So, yep. Knowing that I wanted to have some sort of role in the brewing industry in education, I really looked up to Luke Purcell, who you guys have had Luke on the program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luke, who's still very much family for us at Great Lakes. So, and he was leading some of our training at that time. A couple of my soon-to-be teammates who were working in marketing were helping with training. And they kind of all left Great Lakes at the same time, which was convenient for me because
the door is open for you.
that allowed me to kind of create a role as kind of the lead trainer for the company. So the Cicerone program really helped kind of support that fledgling role as I was moving into it.
Okay. So you started on your first level of Cicerone?
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Walk us. I mean, how many levels are there? How's that? I mean,
And for those of you who are watching out there and you're not familiar with the program at all, the Cicerone program, the easiest way to say it, and that's why I say at tastings and beer dinners all the time, it's the beer equivalent of sommelier for wine. So it's expertise in specifically the service side of beer. So I touched, I did a couple home brews in my parents' basement, had to boil over, and said, I'm not doing that. I'm not cleaning. I'm not spending my life doing that. And I love the guys who do that. But that wasn't for me, but the talking about it was, right?
Yeah.
So it's very much a service side certification. Obviously, if you're on the production side, it can help and all that. But if you're out there talking to people, we're doing what I do, leading our sampling program, but any sort of public facing role, it can help. So it's a 4-tiered program. Starts with an intro level called Certified Beer Server, which is fairly accessible. It's an online exam, 60 questions over 30 minutes, and it's about the basic topics of like beer styles, beer quality, anything like. Just imagine you're like a server at a tap room. What knowledge do you need to have good basic level interactions with guests who are coming in, right?
Yeah.
So nothing entirely complex or anything like that, nothing crazy. It's a lot of just knowing general flavor profiles, a little bit of to-dos and things like that. So I got that.
So it's not actually any tasting or knowing notes of taste, but knowing the terminology and being able to describe those terms and different profiles of beers and, a stout versus a porter, a wit.
Exactly. And in the context of it's a multiple choice exam online, you need to know the info if you're going to pass it, because it's 60 questions in 30 minutes. But it's entry level stuff, and I was looking at some stats. There's something like it's over 160,000 people have gotten that level 1 certified beer server. But it's also, you can't call yourself a Cicerone yet, right? If you're a certified beer server. So just
I think Denise is gonna be
Doing it.
she's doing
do it, yeah.
Oh, and so's Maria.
Do it right now.
All right.
Pull it up on your phone. Pull it up on your
30
phone.
minutes.
You'll get it by the end. You'll get it by the end of this.
Before the
What's
episode's over.
What's a passing score? Like 80? 80?
I think it's 80.
Okay.
I want to say it might even be. I think it's 75.
Okay.
Yep.
Do that right now.
So I got that
Let
in.
me pull it up.
Do it. Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
answer it right now.
I want to see it. Yeah. It's just $70. It's not bad. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
So I got that in 2016. I'm sure I was getting that in preparation. You obviously have to pass the lower levels in order to then take and try to pass
yeah.
the upper levels.
Yeah.
So you're not just going to go hop right up to level 2.
Yeah.
Even if you have all the info already.
Yeah.
Which is, I assume, is like pretty much any other professional certification.
Yeah, it makes
out there,
sense.
right? Today at Great Lakes, all of our public-facing staff in the brew pub, and I believe tour guides, maybe even gift shop, all have the certified beer server designation.
okay.
So we've always valued education at Great Lakes all the way back, to the beginning with Pat and Dan. I done some archival work for us and seen this like little diagram of the brew house, the brewing process that has to be from the 90s and stuff like that. So the guys have always valued education, and the Cicerone program is a great way to provide some structure for beer education at a brewery. So level 2 we call certified Cicerone, and that's kind of the way I describe that. Is like if you're like a manager, that's kind of, or if you're like a regular like field rep or something like that. That's a certification, the level of certification that could be helpful for those kind of roles. So like you're training servers and bartenders to accurately describe beer styles to people, right? Or you're out there and, on the sales side, like an account has a question about a beer style, and you can answer that for them because you have that certification, right? So that gets a little bit more in depth. There is a tasting involved in that one. So usually the program will send people to individual cities where there's enough people interested, and they'll host the tasting there. And then the written, after COVID, the written stuff went online and has stayed online. It's just easy to do that way.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm one of those writers where I like grip the pen way too hard. And after the whatever it was, 2-hour written exam when I took that, that was November 2016. It's like I'm definitely glad that they switched, that it's online now.
Yeah. My carpal tunnel is
2-hour written exam. Wow.
I think they give you 2 hours, and then the amount of time it takes to finish it, it might not actually be that long. One way or the other, it's handwritten stuff. I don't want to write that. I don't think they want to look at it either, right?
No.
Yeah.
The AI grade it.
Yeah. Right.
So that's the level 2.
So that's level 2, and I passed that back in November 2016.
Now at that point, does the Cicerone come into is that term used?
The title?
Yes.
The title
yes.
is used by
you
the,
can
by
use
the second level.
You can describe yourself as a Cicerone. Okay. So level 2 is the formal title is certified Cicerone at that point. So at that point, so then level 3, which is the level that I have right now, we call that advanced Cicerone. That was actually a level that they inserted into the program. It used to go from certified all the way up to master, which is kind of a big jump right there. So they added an intermediary level to kind of, it's like another rung on the ladder. It's it's
sounds like a money
one
grab.
One step. No. It's really helpful. So what I would say is, and of course some people have been like, extra revenue and stuff, but I still probably will never take master because that is quite the endeavor.
It's pretty involved, huh?
2-day exam in person, countless I think there's 4 different tasting panels, just so many oral exams. That one might still be handwritten too, but I knew I could do more than certified. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I really appreciated that they created the advanced level so that, for those who are kind of in between.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that makes
Now,
sense.
does the advanced one get more into some actual tasting of the profiles? And
Yes.
I always think about, we hear about beer competitions. Home brewers have their competitions, and there's obviously the official, the Great American Beer Festival and all that stuff. You've
Right.
got people who are tasting beers that are supposed to be in a certain category, a certain style. Are those generally folks who are advanced Cicerones? Or
So that the certification would help someone's application to be a judge. A lot of those guys are production side or homebrewers, so they don't necessarily have Cicerone. Again, like it's a service side certification, but like there are certainly people who judge the major competitions, and part of what gets them that foot in the door is the certification. So my coworker Jacob, who is another advanced Cicerone at Great Lakes, we actually have two, and there's only, let me see, there's only about 210 of us right now.
Oh, that's
yeah, I
elite.
have the exact number.
in the United States?
Yeah.
210 in the U.S.
No, total.
In the total in the
Period.
world.
Yeah. It's very cool because
Wow.
actually Cicerone, if you follow their social media feed and all that, they're doing a great job at being international. So like I can't say from firsthand experience, but like I see their posts and there are people who are getting the certification in countries all over the world. So so it's pretty cool to see. And yeah, only 210.
That's right. It's elite. I'm elite.
I
Yeah.
gotta bring it up. But it's cool. It's cool because I think, when it comes to truly like independent, truly small craft brewers, there's a very small handful of breweries out there that have 2 advanced Cicerones on staff. Maybe even there's only 210, so even just one. So the fact that we have 2 is cool. In any case, Jacob is applying for major competitions, and that's his certification is helping with that for sure.
And then the masters, you mentioned that that's a couple days of an exam and all that stuff. How many of those are there in the world?
So 29. Yeah.
29 masters.
29. Yeah.
Wow.
Which is impressive. I mean, it's a very grueling exam. I've listened to podcasts from people I've met studying for it. People will take it multiple times, and it's very, very difficult. I can't say I have the pass rate off the top of my head right now, but it's
obviously
it's
not,
the old, it's
but not
harder
everybody
than getting into Harvard, that whole thing, right?
But not everyone that takes it passes.
No. It's quite the opposite. Yeah, quite the opposite. I think it's pretty much a guarantee. You got to take it at least once. You're not going to pass it on the first try.
Wow.
From what I know. Advanced was definitely, it wasn't easy. It's definitely passable. Like if you're out there and you're listening to this right now and you're aspiring to, to move up the Cicerone, the ladder, if you will, level 3 is definitely, it was definitely attainable. And I'm sure master, if you put the time in, if you got the discipline, if you got the bandwidth, it can be done.
And you have endurance when it comes to writing.
I'm sure. Yeah, man, unless that's online now. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
that'd be good.
Yeah.
I think it's, I'm glad to see the Cicerone program because, a brewer takes a lot of time to make a beer, and when they hand it off to a proprietor, you could really screw it up, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can not keep it at the right temperature, not keep the right pressure, not keep your beer lines clean. There's many ways that living beverage can go very wrong.
Correct.
When you
And
serve it.
that was a large inspiration for the founding of the program. Ray Daniels, the founder of the Cicerone certification program, he founded the program in 2007. And, you guys, I'm sure know that's when the whole craft beer phenomenon was starting to really take off. And it was the 2010s where things just blew up like crazy. But that means you've got really well-crafted beer that's being served at places that just, like, you don't even really blame them because they just don't even know.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
when's the last time you cleaned your lines?
What?
Huh?
What are you talking
It's
about?
like, and so we don't want Edmund Fitzgerald or today a Midwest IPA going through those lines, right? So
this
like
tastes sour.
the work that
Because it is.
the old house flavor of
Yeah.
it tastes different here. Yeah. Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
And it is very nice, traveling to different bars. I'll say bars and restaurants, And when you ask a server, what do you have on tap? And they will go through and tell you, I've got this, which has a profile of this, which, they're not telling you, I got a lighthearted IPA, I've got an orange beer, I've got this and this. They will tell you, I've got a lighthearted IPA. It's a lighter version of your Bell's. It has this kind of flavor profile. It's very...
Why are you talking about that beer? I'm just kidding. Hey, this is
it's staring me right in the face.
This is a Cicerone episode, okay? Right? Yeah. And there we got. Where's that orange honey?
Yeah, we should crack that. We have a Great Lakes beer here. We're gonna try. And I also think
I drove from West Park here, so I want to be responsible with my session.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Honey, is Todd Donnelly
There
a
we go.
master?
Thank you.
Well, he's probably
BJCP.
BJCP.
Yeah, beer judge.
Oh, beer.
That's a different.
That's a different.
Yeah, that's a different.
And that's part of the beauty. That's more of a. It's the same. It's almost like the same result, but it's more from the production side, right?
For sure.
That
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Right.
So what do we have here? Is this just hitting the streets?
Just hit, the orange honey wheat. I'm gonna finish this, but I'll take a little sip here.
I can double fist.
I only have like 10 beer glasses right in front of my face right now, right?
Yeah.
So what I brought for you guys, because this came out since the last time we spoke, this is and for all you watching out there, the new orange honey wheat. It is a new year-rounder from us at Great Lakes. So if you've been paying attention to some of the releases over the past 2-3 years, you might know the cran orange wheat or the strawberry pineapple wheat, which are both delicious beers, but they kind of they get a little bit too seasonal. And we wanted to have an everyday go-to wheat beer. So this orange honey wheat is going to be that. Blood orange in there. It's the same honey that we use for Christmas ale, which is kind of fun. So 5.5% ABV. Meant to be, we were talking before the show too, like the cran orange and the strawberry pineapple can almost be like sours because they're so intensely flavorful and they got some tartness. This is that more accessible, fruit, but not, the blood orange isn't super pithy. There's some sweetness from the honey, but it's not like cloying or anything like that.
No, it's very good.
Yeah.
I dig it. 5.5. You can.
Yeah. The honey really comes through. It's a very viscous to me.
Okay. Nice.
It's thick.
Thick.
But you can totally sip it for sure. Yeah, you can have 2-3 on the patio, no problem.
Yeah, right.
This is something we like to say in the in the nerdy world. It has the perception of sweetness, right? But it's not necessarily actually that sweet. Like your brain kind of registers that it's sweet, but then as you're drinking, you're like, oh, like if it were sweet,
you couldn't drink too much.
It kind of weighed it down,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah, no, it's very.
It's a head fake sweet.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think another benefit of the Cicerone program is if you're a chef, it can give you kind of the insight into the flavor profile of beer, and you can pair your meals with it. I think that's pretty valuable. I mean, if you're not coming from the brewer side, and you can also guide customers. If you come in, I use the example of, I'm not necessarily a sake guy. I have no idea of the flavor profiles. So if I had somebody that could say, okay, well, what flavors do you like? Do you like oysters? Do you like fruit? I like this and that. Okay, this is a sake maybe would be a entry level for you. If somebody has no experience with beers, I think Cicerone can take their knowledge of the flavor profiles and offer me something that I would like, and that's a jumping off point to other styles.
Exactly. And the beer and food pairing, so like in kind of the general Cicerone syllabus, the division of knowledge, one of the 5 big chunks that they focus on is beer and food pairing. So that's definitely a big part of it. Pair everything with Saison DuPont, and you're good to go. That's our joke.
That's a great beer. Yeah. Sometimes you go to a bar and the server tries to help you. My wife knows quite a bit about beer, and she comes in and she's looking at the list, and they're like, "Well, what do you like? Why don't you try the bumbleberry?" Dude, I could teach you more about beer than you know.
It's kind of
you're just assuming I'm a girl, and I would just like bumbleberry. I just want
right.
fruit flavored.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's no knock against bubbleberry, but I'm
Right.
just saying.
And there are also statistical averages and stuff, but like some people are seeking that deeper experience for sure.
Yeah, and if you get a beer that you don't particularly like, it just reinforces your opinion that I don't like beer, which
Sure.
that is
That's
not.
the last thing we
that's
need
not-
right now.
Yeah. We need people
We
to
need more
guide us.
people liking beer.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that's something that's big. Is I was kind of I was gearing up for this before I came over. It's like I was just thinking about like
You studied for this? You
I
studied for the show?
I prepare notes that I
Oh.
I am not looking at and probably will not look at.
Okay.
But it gets my head in the right space, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
you're thinking about
I think one of the biggest things why the program is important is, well, I would say an important application of it is like delivering is I think it's always important in craft beer interactions or homebrewing interactions or whatever. It's delivering. We've got this knowledge that we want to share with people, and we want to do it in a way that's friendly and open and engaging and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Promoting
You
beer
want to be a
culture.
snob
and all
about
that.
it? Yeah.
We don't, So I'm proud of the certification. I wore my little pin for you
Yay.
guys.
Yeah, cool.
My little pin. Zoom in if you're.
Pause it and
Zoom in. Take a look. It says advanced right there.
see.
We obviously we take ourselves lightheartedly, if you will. The knowledge is there, but thank you. Yeah, I like that. We do it for kind of love of the game and all that stuff, right? It's not gatekeeping or anything like that. So, and certainly in the beer industry right now, we need people who are passionate about beer, who know a lot about it, and want to positively share that knowledge, because the knowledge translates to the experience, and people have a good time with a flavorful beer, they're going to come back and buy it again and drink it again, So
Is part of the program, I mean, part of it is, the knowledge for sure, but is part of it the presentation to customers? Is that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure,
okay.
for sure. So we kind of touched on beer and food pairing. That's big. Beer styles obviously is core, but then like service side stuff. What I mean by that is like everything from the keg to the glass, like knowing the right things to do.
Yeah.
So proper glassware is part of that. My Achilles heel is draft line stuff. I'm good. I let the sales guys handle the jockey box. Like I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's
But once it's there, then I can take it the rest of the way.
okay.
So
Yeah.
All right,
But yeah, the glassware is huge.
Glassware is you mentioned that. I mean, there's some places that literally have 24 different styles of glasses
Yeah.
to serve their beers.
Mhm.
Where you got other places that have one or two, and some places just have the
Shaker
pint
pint.
glass, the shaker
Yep.
pint. Yeah.
And you're still gonna have a great beer experience on a shaker pint, but it can be an even better experience. We got the tulip. That's your kind of standard go-to right there, right? So
And then you got the Pilsner glass for
Pils
some
glass,
of
mhm.
would that be some of the whip beers and Pilsners as well?
yeah, I mean you've got. Oh my goodness! If we want to dive into glassware, this is good because I have another podcast tomorrow. It's about glassware. So. That I haven't prepared for yet. All right, yeah. Furry Underground guys,
Wait,
if
who
you're
ya-
watching, I'll be ready tomorrow. Okay.
Wait, whose show are you going on, man?
Don't worry,
You
they're
cheating
from,
on us?
They're from Tennessee. Don't worry.
Oh,
they're
okay.
from Tennessee. Yeah. We just started distributing in Tennessee, and those guys are very excited down there.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, can we talk about being Great Lakes and Christmas ale? Can we talk about the rim jobs?
That's proper
I mean,
glassware.
It is, but the glass gets so sticky.
It does. So
Yeah,
And
it does,
it's-
and you're adding something to it. So as a purist, again, I'll try it maybe once a year just to
I
do
do
it.
like a nice rim job.
But I do not. I think it takes away from what you want the beer to be. I understand.
Yeah.
It's got a nice lure to it, and people love doing it. But
Well, I've got my Cicerone hat on right now, so I'll say no sugar cinnamon rim. But I put my sales guy hat back and I said, whatever. Yeah, whatever. If you guys like
Whatever
it,
you
it's
like,
good.
yeah.
Enough cinnamon sugar.
If we're which is, being purist, if that's the way you want to enjoy beer, that's good, And I don't do the sugar cinnamon rim other than and we can bring this up in a couple weeks in Lakewood. When I go to the Lakewood Lizard, I order it from Will behind the bar with the sugar cinnamon rim because he hates it. So.
Oh, you're doing it on purpose. Yeah. Okay.
It's the only time I do that.
He doesn't like giving you a rim job, huh?
Ah, thank you, Tom. Thank you. Love you.
So, but yes, you're correct from when it comes to a glassware cleanliness perspective. The sugar cinnamon is going to interfere with that.
Now, what about putting the orange in your wit beer?
That would not be considered proper. Yes. However, it is a brilliant marketing tool.
Yeah. Yes. And is
that's
very
the story
popular.
behind Blue Moon. Part of the reason that beer became and it kind of traces back to, my goodness, Widmer Hefeweizen, I think. Started originally with like the lemon on the side, which also don't do that.
No.
If you're in Bavaria, don't do that. Yeah, I remember something about some anecdote, something about a Bavarian sighing in pity or something like that when they see like a lemon slice on the Hefeweizen Voss, which is fair enough because it's going to kill your head retention, which is part of the reason you drink that beer style, especially if it's in the vase and all that. So. But if you like it, it's cool, man. That's all good.
Yeah, do what you want to do.
What about adding salt to your beer?
I was just gonna bring that up.
If you guys can explain that one to me, because I don't understand it.
I thought it's supposed to help increase the head on the beer. Is that right?
It kind of adds nucleation sites and it'll release the carbonation.
So if you already really to create
And it
more,
makes it flat.
yeah, exactly
Yeah.
right. That kills the foam, right?
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. They probably drink it fast.
You
enough
should.
they
I mean, if you want it to bubble like that, put sand in there because the salt will eventually dissolve, and the sand will just keep.
Or do like
I don't think I've
the
ever
bartender
heard-
that I saw this weekend. The glass was sitting there too long. By the time she got to it, she picked it up, took a spoon, stirred it back up, got a little head on it, and served it that way.
Take a little bev nap and do that thing right there. Yeah.
I think you.
Most of the time we don't care, but if Pat Conway is ordering the beer, then little. You should really
swizzle.
go back to the tap and pour it back on there. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean,
But that goes back to presentation. I mean, people, there is a visual to drinking a beer as
Absolutely.
well.
We definitely drink with our eyes first. Yep. And that's part of what I love about having shift beers at the brew pub is that we do have our presentation dialed in. I mean, we've got everything dialed in pretty good, right? But like, there's always a really nice. There's very rare exceptions, but like for most of our, and that's more on the beer than it is on the presentation in the pub. But that nice like finger or two's worth of foam. And for anyone out there watching who doesn't know, that's the foam is good. The foam helps. First of all, it looks good. It's part of what makes beer look like beer and all that. But then it helps channel the aromatics of the beer to your nose. You know? So like you're literally like you're getting a better beer experience because you have that foam, you know? And sorry, it wasn't 16 ounces, okay?
So I mean, you would say your drinking experience is eyes, nose, and then taste?
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, I mean, when we're visually assessing, I don't got much to assess here right now, but I will again soon. It's
we'll
in the
fix
can.
that. Yeah.
We start with that, and then always smell. That's part of why we drink beer from the glass, so that we can actually smell what's going on. 90% of what we're perceiving is coming from our nose.
So I shouldn't be, I won't say yelled at, but I get that look from bartenders when I ask for a glass with my beer.
Oh yeah, you have every right to ask for a glass. Yeah,
That's
that's the best.
Even
way
if it
to
comes in a
enjoy.
bottle or can, I'm like, can I just have a glass? Because I like to pour it into the glass. I
Yeah.
like
I want to
that.
look at it.
Inform so much against the
And
experience,
some people give you the stink eye for that. At some,
Yeah.
well, some of the bars I go to at least. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
That's
been
on
to
you,
some of those
brother.
bars, man.
That sounds like a you problem. Well, it is great though when the places, and again, like I always like to reemphasize, like for the most, sometimes there's just objectively a bad experience with beer. Like you got a beer going through lines that have diacetyl written, it's like it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
You can have a good beer experience just drinking a can. Although if I'm out somewhere, like I'm drinking from the can in my backyard, listening to Hammy on the radio and stuff. Like when I go out somewhere, I would hope for a little bit more.
yes.
But you can have a great beer experience if you kind of apply this knowledge that, and you know, Cicerone didn't make this stuff up. You know what I mean?
No.
This is just part of the value of the program. Is like this is just it's knowledge, right? It's just, this is objectively, it's like objective positive things about how to treat beer, how to serve it, how to taste it, and all that. And it's all just in one place. And it adds a certain trust for, institutions that value it because it's a third-party certification. It's a professional certification. And
I always appreciate when you, we wouldn't say pick on, we're highlighting the winking lizard. They take it serious. Breweries take it serious. Why is this mic so hot all of a sudden? The bartender pours a beer. They rinse off the glass. They dry it. It's in the right glass. They bring it to you. Those are extra steps. It takes time, but I appreciate it because I respect the beer. I like the beer, and I go back to those places.
And they put the can or bottle down next to the beer, so if you want to look at something versus
how about the cap? You get the cap.
Or the bartender who just crushes it and throws it away right away after they pour it. I'm like, no, I wanted to see the can.
I need my Untapped photo, bro.
That's
Come
right,
on, bro.
Man. That's right.
How are they going to know what it is?
Yeah.
This is Pliny the Younger, I swear. No, it's just Untapped.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I'm a ticker. It's all good.
Yeah. I got to get those uniques, man.
I should take a photo right now.
Hang on a second.
Actually, I'm going to do it.
Take a photo.
I'm doing it.
Posting's Untapped.
All right, there we go.
Hey, that's probably my first time having this one too.
On the BM show. Yeah, but and the breweries respect their beer, and they always take care of it like that. But a lot of times you go to a restaurant, we want to have some craft beer. So they get a keg and they put it on and they serve it in a dirty pint glass, and you can see because it's you got shit sticking on the the aromatics are sticking on the glass, and they just give it to you, and it's dripping on the side. And you're like, man.
It's a bummer. I'm I'm lame. I only go to a couple. No, I'm not lame. I know what I like.
Yeah, right.
But when I was younger and pre-COVID and stuff like that, I would go to try new places more often. And honestly, if I got a beer served in a way that wasn't really proper, I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna have a good time tonight, but I'm probably not coming back.
No. Yeah, and it's sad because these places, they want to have the craft beer because people like it, and I guess, we're lucky because we can get such good beer so many places, but I'm going to stick to the places that respect it and treat it right and treat the customers right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This stuff ain't cheap either, guys, right?
No, man. It's
so Mike, is
$6 a beer, what?
Is there a community of the Cicerones that kind of whether you physically get together every now and then or online? I'm sure online, but do they ever physically get together?
We're on the same wavelength because that's another one of the great benefits, I think, of the Cicerone program and these certifications is just like with all things craft beer, it's so much about the people too, right? It's about the beer, of course, but it's also very much about the people. Are we still there?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, we're still
I
here.
don't know. The screen went away. We disappeared.
I'm just.
So.
Wait a second.
Are we good?
Are we still up?
You never left, yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. Yeah,
So-
we're still up.
All about the community getting together.
Yes. So with both rounds, the level 1, is pretty much self-study or had most of the info there. But levels 2 and levels 3 required study, and the best way to be studying is to have at least one other person. So in 2016, as I was preparing for the certified level 2, there was a great group. What did I call that group? The class of 2016. The illustrious class of 2016. We had 5 or 6 of us pass the exam and all that stuff. And it was a really great group. And I was, friendly to some level with probably most or all of the group already. But because we got together to taste through, Sierra Pale and Two Hearted and Saison DuPont and whatever Westmalle triple and stuff like that, you just develop those friendships by kind of quizzing each other and studying together. And he wasn't so one of my good friends who is also in this kind of world, we'll still text each other. He's back in Portland now, so I still reach out to him every once in a while, Jacob, who we studied together for advanced, he's a close friend of mine, and we probably would have been solid friends or good friends, but like we spent a lot of time together prepping for advanced. So the relationships definitely are a big reason for why I love the program. Yeah.
So when you're you guys are walking around Great Lakes and you're looking down and lording over the the beer pourers that just have level 1, you're like,
yes,
you plebs.
That was one of the points I mentioned earlier in the episode, is to be a pretentious asshole.
Yeah. Well, when you get to be where I am, you'll understand.
And you guys know I'm making the big bucks because of this certification. That's right?
Yeah.
I get paid very well. Thank you, Great Lakes.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't want to.
So I mean, but I'm assuming within the brewery community, there are folks that are the advanced. Because there are also people who are not in the brewery community that potentially would have the advanced Cicerone degree, right? That might be just in restaurants.
Yes.
And so it's and maybe some folks who are just regular Joes who like beer and got it. So it's
absolutely
not only to be in.
I'm sure I've met some people who like are not even in the industry and they've like gotten level 2 or something like that. I'm like, good for you. Yeah. I was lucky. I was able to get my certifications at a time where Great Lakes was able to provide some financial support and stuff like that. Things are kind of tough right now, so it's tougher to do that stuff. But man, if you're, it's when you're in a brewery, you're kind of in this world already. Like there's already a lot of resources available to help you pass. But yeah, like the people who just like work in a restaurant or something and they want to elevate their beer program. They have to go a little bit the extra mile to pass, but it's gonna elevate what they're doing that much more, for sure.
Yeah, that's good. Bring some of those restaurants up in their quality of beer presentation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm thinking now, would it be fair to say that an organization like the Yard House, do you think they have someone at that level, even at a corporate level?
That's exactly what I thought. I could see someone in corporate potentially. Yard House is pretty. I haven't been to Yard House for a while, but
that may go around to locations and give that teach.
Yes, and we didn't get super deep into that, but that's what I kind of see the advanced level being like. Is like you're the trainer of the trainers, so like you're in corporate and you go to all the locations and you provide training for the managers who then train their servers, right? Master level is like, I'm running my own business, something like that.
Yeah.
You'll pay me to come to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look,
as a master, I mean, if it's that rare.
Those guys, absolutely can charge a pretty hefty appearance fee and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely.
See if we can get one on our show.
Yeah, I mean,
you got 29 options. Yeah.
Oh man, can you imagine when he gets that? He'll be lording over everybody.
All right, if I got master, I'm gonna lord over you guys.
They're like, hey, I'll come back on the show, but you got to pay me, bro.
We're 2 pinkies up right now, so I say this good naturedly. Certified Cicerone's 1 pinky up. Advanced Cicerone's 2 pinkies up.
Yeah.
So master, I don't know.
Yeah. Double horns.
You got the maiden drum back there, right?
Heck yeah, man. Yeah. I stuck up the Cleveland banner, Tom. I got it stuck up there on the.
Can I see it? I can see it.
The real one you get is bigger.
It's a little bit bigger, right?
Yeah, ours is small.
Shrinkage.
Yeah, it's cold in here. So, we forgot to talk about. I did my history lesson here on the National Beer Day,
which is today.
It's National Beer
April
Day.
7th.
So, cheers, everybody.
Yes.
So, should we talk about the history?
Go for it.
All right, check it out. So, the Cullen. Everybody's tuning out now. Look at the Cullen-Harrison Act.
I'm looking at my phone right now.
Was ratified. So, I mean, if you want to go back in history, we had the 18th Amendment, which January 1919 banned the manufacture, sale, transport, but not consumption of ethanol. And then we had the Volstead Act, which we all know, which was the teeth behind the 18th Amendment, ban the consumption and possession of anything alcoholic beverages over 0.5% alcohol, right? Boo. Yeah.
You got a sound thing for that, right?
Do we? Oh, yeah.
There we go. Sad trombone.
In 1920, the Jones Act came out with penalties and fines because people were just breaking the law and there was really no teeth to it. So now you can go to jail and you have to pay these fines. The Blaine Act, people got fed up with this. The Blaine Act in February 1933 proposed repealing the 18th Amendment. And then the Cullen-Harrison Act was ratified in March 1933, signed by FDR, and it legalized 3.2% beer and low alcohol wines, and that went into effect April 7th, 1933. So that's why we celebrate National Beer Day.
So cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. And then, of course, the 21st Amendment in December 1933 formally repealed the 18th Amendment and beer was legal. And in 1935, we had the formation of the Federal Alcohol Administration, which is the predecessor to the TTB, because, we can't take care of ourselves. We can't enjoy our freedom. We need our government overlords to, oversee our freedom to keep us safe. Taxes. Yeah, so they make money. So that's why it's National Beer Day.
Safety is important too. Yes.
Safety is important, yeah. But taxes is a little bit more important.
I'm not assigning values to anything.
No, we're not. So, yeah. Oh, wait, that's something else. That's something else. The wine. Yeah. But we digress. Happy National Beer Day, everybody.
Can I say something funny I was thinking about? You guys saw
Absolutely.
And I'm glad I saved this for the end, but you guys saw the assets that the BA provided and all that. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
It's put your phones down and have a beer.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we didn't say that right away, because then everyone who's watching would have just
wait. Yeah.
Go back, don't put your phone away after the podcast. Yeah.
But tune into the show first,
right.
then turn it off and go to the brewery.
Exactly.
Hopefully
go
you're
to
at
the
the
brewery
brewery.
after this, all right?
Go to Great Lakes tap room.
If they're open,
Come on
since
down.
most breweries are
Yeah.
closed on Tuesdays.
Yeah, there's a lot
Mondays
of
and Tuesdays.
Many are, yeah.
Great Lakes is open.
We are open
Yeah.
7 days a week.
You guys got anything coming up there at Great Lakes? Any big events?
Oh, my goodness. I'm sure we do. Oh, my brain was in Cicerone mode. Oh my goodness. And I'm, like we talked about last
we
time.
don't have to promote Great Lakes then.
No. Well, we got the Orange Honey Wheat Beer. Yeah. I mean, something that's cool product side right now is you guys saw the Irish Party Pack that was out the first quarter of the year?
Yes.
It went in and out real quick. It was the first time we done it. So, you start small and then start building up. So right now, as we approach the warmer and sunnier weather, we've got a Sunshine Party Pack, which has the Orange Honey Wheat. There we go. The Mexican Lager with Lime that viewers probably know. It's been out for, over 5 years at this point. The Rally Drum Lemon Shandy that was out for the first time last year. And then an exclusive Orange Lime Shandy that's only in the pack. So, yeah. Which is very good. Kind of has a margarita vibe to it. So that'll run through the warmer weather months up until Oktoberfest, and the next seasonal variety pack comes out. So that's one of the big ones on the product side. We're still Cold Rush, the light beer, Midwest IPA, the Midwest Hazy are still big for us. Oh, look at that! We got the website open on the screen.
We got game
Dave,
day
what's going
shuttles.
on? What's happening at Great Lakes?
Game day shuttles tomorrow before the Guardians. You can go down to the brew pub and catch the shuttle.
You're still allowed to call them the Tribe.
Okay.
That was still
the Tribe.
They're running the shuttle. Yeah. It's not the old Fatty Wagon. Rest in peace, Fatty Wagon. But they've got a van.
The Fatty Wings gone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And that really did run on?
Maybe the longevity of the vehicle
It just
affected by
quit.
that. Yeah, she needed some work, but we got the brewery van running. So yeah, and tomorrow we're gonna have tomorrow there's gonna be a Cavs happy hour before the game. It must be a home game. So 5 to 7 at the Brew Pub. So Wednesday, April 8th. One of my reps will be there passing out samples of Cold Rush and Midwest IPA. And the Easy Buckets, our official collab beer with the Cavs. So kind of gearing up. It's a pale ale this year, if you guys haven't seen.
Yes, can we talk about that? Because
Sure.
the pale ale, and before it was a
blonde ale. The first 2 years of the collab was a blonde ale. And I think one of the big things was when Cold Rush came out as a year-round light beer, it's kind of like, it's a very similar like drinking experience, similar occasion. So we wanted to switch up the liquid for Easy Buckets, and it was actually an extra pale ale in the pub. So that's that kind of like contemporary. It's not the old school XPA, but like the take that's apparently really popular in Australia right now. But like low ABV. It's kind of like you take the modern West Coast IPA, but just move the ABV down.
Because I'd go back on Untapped and rate the beer because it tasted so much different the last I had a couple months ago.
If you had it this year,
and then
it's
I
a different
looked
beer.
at the can and I'm like, oh, it's a pale ale. It's
Pale
not
ale.
the same.
Yep. So 5%, just pale malt. There might be. I'm pretty sure it's just pale malt.
I mean, I
Maybe some wheat.
prefer this one to the other.
Yeah, and it's all citra hops, so it's got that nice bright aromatics to it. No malt to weigh you down. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it for sure.
Yeah.
So you're describing it, with your Cicerone terms here. So
Your fancy
I know.
advanced Cicerone
I don't think
terms.
he's up.
I don't understand the words coming out of your mouth.
and again, you guys sit down with your servers and stuff. Do you guys try the beers and have
Oh, yeah.
conversations about them? Do you have like the
So practical applications, that's a great thing to bring up in this whole thing, right? I will do, and if anyone from the pub's watching, I should be better about being there every week, right? But specifically on Friday at Q Times, I'll pop in and do a quick little 5-minute just tasting on X beer. We talk a little bit of the business behind it, why we're specifically doing this brand and all that, but then obviously also the sensory, a little bit of like style history, just stuff that makes sense for them when they're talking with their guests and all that at tables, and a little bit of company culture and all that kind of stuff too. But
Yeah, you're talking to a certified beer server. So tell me what you perceive in this beer, what it tastes like. Wrong. I'm an advanced Cicerone. You will listen to what I have to say.
and I carry the big red button and I go, yeah, totally.
Here's what you meant to say. I'm sorry, man. I just love it.
Yeah, it's fun. Like I said, at some point in this, we do not take ourselves seriously. We don't take ourselves too seriously.
Yeah.
A little bit. The right amount of seriousness. Yeah. But we have fun. That's one practical application. Like there was a time where, and like when I was studying for certified for level 2, at that time it was the big craft beer wave, and some people thought that like, oh, Cicerone's going to be like industry standard. Everyone's going to have it. Like sales reps were required to get level 2 at that point. Obviously not how things turned out, but like it's just an extra tool that can help you. If you're in the industry, it's a tool that can help you, whether you're a manager, a salesperson, an owner, or whatever. It's just another thing to help your brewery kind of stand out and like offer that little extra. Like nobody needs to have the certification necessarily, but it's something that like if you can offer that. I have this on my business card.
Yeah, you
it's
should.
probably 1 out of 20, 25 people who even notice it, but like there's been, I know that some people see that and like, oh, okay, well we could do this like kind of event because
And
there's
we'll
the
have you
certification.
come in. Yeah.
So it has the applications in the brew pub, it has the applications in the field, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
For
or,
sure.
or you could just be two guys who sit around talking about beer, brewing, and bull crap, and think you're.
Well, I'm pretty sure you guys invited me back because of the advanced.
Absolutely.
I asked and they said no, and then I said I'm an advanced Cicerone, and they said yes.
Okay. No. Yeah. No, you said I'd bring beer. I'm like, all right. Come on.
Yeah.
That's all we really need. Yeah.
Indeed.
All right, should we get into the boil?
It's time for the
I didn't even wait for an answer. I just did it.
It's time.
It's happening.
It's happening.
All right, Mike. Well, thanks for coming out.
Sure thing.
Yeah,
Thanks,
we're gonna we got a couple things coming up. This weekend we have the Stokely Beer Bus Tour. It's not a public event. Unless you want to meet us out, we're just gonna go to the breweries over here on the west side. But Dave Stokely organized a beer bus for us, and it's gonna be a good time.
7.
Yeah. What's
7
that?
stops.
7 stops. That's why we need the bus. Yeah. Or unless we can maybe bum the LBC van, we could take everybody.
The trolley.
Trolley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's a trolley?
What else we got? We talked about the Medina Beer Fest. Birdtown Brewing is opening up.
Can't wait.
Yeah. I mean, they're striking while the iron's hot, you know. Craft beer is
gonna
just
be
like
great.
this, you know. It's just starting out, you know.
You never know. It could be the next wave.
It
Start.
could be the
good.
next wave, yeah.
next
Sorry,
wave.
guys, but Tom secured them for a show. When's that coming up?
I believe it's May 16th. Does that sound like a Tuesday?
That sounds like a Tuesday.
I think it's the 19th.
19th,
May
19th.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever that Tuesday is, right in the middle of the month.
Yeah.
We're going to be out at
May.
We'll be out at Birdtown.
Yeah, so they'll be open just about a month,
Yep.
and we're going to be checking them out and taking you guys out there. Yeah.
Very cool.
Does that sound like a Tuesday?
Anything on the homebrew side? How we doing?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
I got that.
I know,
Abbey Ale is still.
I know an
still chugging along.
advanced Cicerone who might try and
Yeah,
give you some
maybe
feedback.
Maybe we'll pull a little sample off after this. Check it out. Check the gravity. I have to check the gravity anyway.
Yeah.
I gotta
Technically.
bottle that soon. Next week we're gonna be out at Maria. How do you say his name? Andy
Tivikrim.
Tavikram.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's easy enough. We're gonna be out at his beer barn, so you can't come to that show unless you clear with him first. But there is a rope-operated elevator, I'm told, to the second floor, and it's got all kinds of crazy
showing us
beer.
around his beer barn.
Yeah, it was his idea, and we're like, heck yeah, we'll go to your beer barn.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's going to be great. Then, of course, the 21st, we're going to be at the Lakewood Lizard with John Lane giving us, his Belgian beer talk, bestowing his knowledge upon us, which I can't wait for. Going to be some great beers. And you got to come out to that so you can score yourself some Medina Beer Fest tickets, VIP tickets. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
And then we do have, you don't have that, but we do have our rescheduled wine and beer
Oh, yeah.
with Carl from Brick and Barrel and with Zek
Nice.
from Laughing Bomb
Yes.
out at John Christ. They'll be talking about the differences and similarities between making wine and making beer.
I love
Since they
that.
both
That's going to
have-
be pretty interesting.
have that in their pedigree there.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Going to be great. You can come out to that
Look
show
at you
too.
guys.
Yeah, you,
Look at what you guys are doing. That's some content right there.
that's good content right there.
You guys started April here and it's going like that.
Yeah, see,
I'm
right?
just saying.
Yeah. So, hey, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. We do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m., sometimes down here, sometimes out at a brewery or winery, craft beer bar, somewhere cool having to do with
Barn.
beer. Sometimes we're out at a barn. Yeah, who knew? Yeah.
As long as there's a cold beverage for us.
Oh, that'll be we always demand beverages, that's for sure. But also share an episode with your friends because that shows the algorithm that it's a cool show and you like it, and get out to more people.
Go back and see the pre-Christmas episode with Mike. I think that you said that was December 2nd. Is that right?
Yeah, episode. I don't know.
I saw the date on here a second ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Episode 124,
124.
December 2nd. You can see it on Spotify, YouTube.
Yeah, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook deletes them after a month, but yeah.
Go and see that episode
Yeah,
as well.
go
See
check it out.
what Mike had talked us there, shared some beers, and
Down in the cellar pub, all decorated.
all decorated out.
Yeah, Christmas.
So again, Mike, thank you so much for coming, talking about this advanced.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
Advanced.
It's all about the knowledge. It's all about the beer. It's all
sharing.
about the beer.
It's all about the
right?
beer.
That's what it's about. So
Being
and the
able to
people.
share the beer, talk about the beer, taste the beer,
Drink
and
the beer.
drink the beer.
Yep.
See,
Amen. Thanks,
see,
guys.
smell,
Thanks
and
for having
taste.
us back. Yep.
All right,
Absolutely.
thank you. Cheers.
One last thing before we go.
Stay malty, Cleveland.